that outcome with as much love as you can. That way you won't have to be sad or feel bad about it. Whew. Oh, it's pretty. Let me show y'all what I can see. I don't know if it's very visible, but made it to the top portion of all of this. Going up, what is it? Through all of that. Through all of that. Whew. It's very cool. And there's like a little neighborhood behind me. Yeah. I remember when I think that portion was actually more woodsy and forested, but I think they just tore it down and started building a bunch of houses and whatnot. Not gonna lie, they're pretty nice looking houses too. For now, we shall continue. But yeah, sometimes you gotta accept any outcome, no matter how much you might not like it, or how much you don't agree with it. Yeah, I have to grab onto a rope because it's let me get a better position for this. It's pretty steep. Oh, it doesn't look pretty steep now, but it's actually pretty steep. I'm gonna do this backwards, holding the rope backwards, just because I can. Alright, that's enough of that one. Here comes this one. Now this one's a lot more steeper. Oh boy. But you know me, Uncle Louie can do anything. Oh, and a little steep portion of a little hill ain't gonna do much. Alright, we're good. Don't have to worry about that. We're in the safe zone. Got so much dirt on my shoes though. I'm probably gonna have even more dirt in my socks. And that sucks. Look at that. And that's where I started. That's where I started up there. And made my way down till here. But yeah, I think sometimes I make people laugh when I don't know, when I just talk in general. Sometimes I think that I'm a little too different from, you know, my way of being and of talking and of behaving is a little bit different than most people are used to. It's not that it's anything particularly different, it's just the way I say things, the way I do things. It kind of sometimes leaves people either confused or amazed. So I've been told before by plenty of both guys and men and women that I have a very particular way of being or of saying things or of doing things that's like very unique. That it's not something that a lot of people do, or I guess in this case, it's not something people do down here or in my area. Because I've lived in different areas. I've picked up a lot of knowledge, a lot of life wisdom, and because of it, I like to think that the mixture of different perspectives, you know, from these different areas, kind of made me create some kind of unique perspective or unique personality and unique mannerisms that are just applicable to me because of the particular things that I've experienced in certain places. Like, I didn't always live in Texas. I used to live in Oregon. I lived in Nebraska for a while. So, you know, and I've traveled to different states, visiting and whatnot, and vacations. So, it's not like I haven't seen what's out there, you know. I've been out there. I've seen beautiful things that, you know, you could watch in a video or in a movie, but it doesn't compare to seeing them in real life. You know, like I remember when I was in Oregon, there was it was, I think, the first, so I went there during the summer of '04, July to be exact. But I was there, that was my first summer over there. And I remember going to the beach, and I actually got to see a whale do the dive. It just jumped up and it crashed down, and then you see the flipper in the back, or the tail. It was just beautiful. It was almost indescribably beautiful. And I don't know, just a lot of magical things that I've seen that doesn't seem magical in words, but 1 second. Don't seem magical, but they just are, you know, like waterfall. I've seen waterfalls. I've been on a suspended bridge, and it was actually a very scary experience, but it was a beautiful, scary experience. I just seen a lot of beautiful, beautiful things that you could very well see in a video, a picture of, or on YouTube or anything, you know, but it's not the same as opposed to actually just being there, experiencing it yourself, you know, being a part of that time, that place, even that memory that you're creating. I don't know, for me, I remember a lot of those a lot of places that I've been to over the years, because even if it was something as simple and as basic as a park, I remember like as much detail as I can, because it's a place where I've created my own beautiful memories, you know. Now I will say, most of the time I never had anyone in particular to create these memories with. It was always kind of just by myself. And I know that sounds a little sad. Uncle Louie, you're a loner. Yeah, I kind of am. I mean, can't you tell? I make podcasts, I rarely ever have guests, and I'm on the trails pretty much by myself. So yeah, I'm a loner, but I don't know, I get the feeling it's not going to be for very long. I don't know, I just get that gut feeling that I'm going to probably come across someone who's going to kind of just be my partner in crime, you know. I wouldn't necessarily say a girlfriend, but I wouldn't say a friend either. I don't know, could be either or. It'd be great if it was a girlfriend. I mean, partner in crime, truly. But if it's a friend, then by all means, you know. And I've started meeting more people, just people that I, you know, that kind of understand me a little bit better than the few people that have already kind of been in my life for a while, you know. So I guess new year, now that it's the new year, it's like you know, making way for new people, new things, and kind of just casting aside what doesn't suit, what's not good for me anymore, what doesn't suit me anymore, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of decisions to be made later this month. They're not exactly going to be easy. Some of them are not going to be easy, but it's going to have to be done. But yeah, so take it as you will, what I've mentioned today. You know, if the little advice that I gave you helps for whatever I talked about that resonated with you, then I hope it does. And if it didn't, well, I'm just one person, so you know, you could always look up someone else's perspective on certain things that I've mentioned and kind of see what fits with you, because it's whatever you think or whatever you want to believe is right, you know. Like if you have a certain way of doing things, and if it doesn't fit with what I say, then by all means, I'm not telling you to listen to me, but just take it into consideration, you know. Sometimes you have to look into things and be like open-minded about it. You be open-minded in the sense of, I might want to try this, you know. Maybe I probably won't do well with it, or I don't like it, but if I try it and if it doesn't work, then I'll never have to do it again, and at least I'll be able to know for sure that it didn't work. But if I tried and it works, then I could have, you could have missed out on something amazing, on something that could have worked for you, on a piece of advice that could have worked for you. That's why I'm saying, don't knock it, Just be very mindful of all of the, like I was saying, be mindful of the possibilities. Okay, I thought there was an animal there. I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like a rattler for a second. I don't think they'd be awake right now, but I'm just saying it sounded like the rattle of a rattler snake. Hopefully it was not. But yeah, just be mindful of all these things and be open to it. I'm not saying do everything and try everything or anything. No, use a little bit of smart sense here. A little bit of smart sense to know, okay, if this is gonna kill me, or if this is gonna do any harm to me, then there's no point in doing it. But if it's something like maybe another way of talking with people, like instead of being shy and just saying maybe one or two words, maybe let's try bringing up a topic of like something that I know everyone will talk about, like it's cold, the weather. It's cliche, but it works. Or a particular trend that's going on at the moment, or something that everyone's just talking about, like a certain movie, a certain show. If you're into politics, talk about that. Even though, personally, I despise politics. I wouldn't even be caught dead trying to have anything to do with that. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. You see? Like, I have things I don't like, and I've given them chances, but I just don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at it, but I don't like it. And that's another thing too, I think I should mention. If you're good at something, and if someone, and I'm more than sure a lot of you with talents in certain areas will understand this. Like, sometimes you have talents in areas that you have no interest in. Like with me, okay, fine. Not to sound pompous or narcissistic, but I have many talents in different areas of my life, and in different kind of skills, And one of those skills is politics. I'm actually pretty good at it because I have a particular mindset to that. I can see different perspectives in such a way that I kind of go above and beyond analysis when it comes to analysis of certain things. So for me, that's just because I'm like analytical in that sense, I guess, if you have to put a word to it. Very analytical and very perspective about things. So I have a gift for being able to kind of see points and find loopholes in certain arguments and all this stuff. But just because I'm good at it doesn't mean that I'm gonna do it or that I like it, Like, I hate politics with a passion. I don't like it. I try never to talk about it. Someone brings it up, I just stay quiet and look away and not pay attention. But, I'm more than sure some of you out there have certain talents in certain areas that, while it could work to your benefit if you did do whatever it is you're talented in, but most of the times it's just like, why would I do this? Like, I don't even like this. It doesn't matter if I'm good at it or not. Or it doesn't matter if I'm good at it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Yeah. By the way, just a little tangent. A quick little 20-second tangent. I have honestly been walking kind of in circles. I am a little bit lost. Not in a bad way. These trails eventually will get me to where my car is. But I've kind of just been wandering in circles, kind of just following trail after trail after trail. It's good cardio, I'm not gonna lie. But I am to the point where I kind of do want to at least get to my car so I can refill my water bottle, because I'm pretty thirsty, and I still have water, but it's pretty low, so Yeah. Just a little tangent. But on the plus side, I guarantee this video's gonna be over an hour. How much over an hour? I do not know. We'll find out. As much as this phone can create, as can store, I'm still pretty amazed. Usually about like 3 minutes is almost a gig on this dang phone. Because the resolution is supposed to be like super high quality. So I'm guessing that's why, but it's a shock. So if at any point, because right now I think it's probably close to the limit maybe. So if at any point this stops recording, I will say what I need to say now. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know, share it on your various social medias and whatnot. And as always, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. And that's just in case it breaks off at any point. That doesn't mean I'm ending it now, but I won't know when it'll end. It'll end when it'll end. I'll be surprised if it cuts off, because I have over 10 gigs of memory on my SD card free, so I'd be amazed if I made a 10 gigs worth of video. I think I just went onto another trail. Oh well, we'll keep going. This is actually pretty cool. But imagine if you were being like chased by somebody or a crazy person. Man, I have to keep it up here. It's because my shoulders are a little bit sore. Yeah. The backpack gets heavy after a while. I have a bunch of junk in there, so heavy junk that I don't need, so yeah. But I brought it because it's easier to just carry. Put my keys in there, my water bottle, and my charger just in case the phone is pretty low on battery. Alright. Guess I'll keep going. It's actually very pretty. I'm gonna do a little 360 in a second. Let's see what would be a good spot. I think right around here actually. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful actually. It's very foresty. I don't know, this part of the trails always just kind of reminds me more of Oregon, just because it's more green and not as many dead trees or mesquites as, I mean, some of these are probably mesquite trees, but it just doesn't look like, I don't know, it just, to me it reminds me of some of the pine trees over there when I used to live in Oregon. So it brings back a lot of memories. And then right back to the beginning. Now we shall continue. Oh. But yeah, you know, I've actually, I'll bring something else up right now. I've actually been kind of, I put off my music, my personal music, for a while, and I've only recently started getting back into it. And because it's been so long since I've written a song, and most of my tens of many lyrics that I've written got erased when my old phone broke a couple months ago. I kind of just, I'll be honest, it sucks, because I had a bunch of song lyrics, like tons and tons, like easily over 10 different songs that I had lyrics for. No music to them, but I had the lyrics written out, and they were pretty good, but got deleted when my phone got broke. Believe it or not, there's a pretty cool funny story behind that. So how my phone got broke, plain and simple, I was at my cousin's. We're on his on his family's ranch, and I kid you not, while I was trying to get on a little four-wheeler we had, little four-wheeler golf cart kind of thing, to like ride around so that we wouldn't have to walk too long to get to a particular location. while I jumped up to get on it, I had my phone in my back pocket and it slipped out, so it fell. It fell down, and there were a lot of cows around there. So yeah, my phone actually got stepped on by a cow, and that's how my phone broke. And I feel I'm pretty dang proud of that story, though. How many people do you know can say their phone got run over by a cow, or got stepped on by a cow, so that's why they had to get a new one? All right, there's more rope. This one's pretty steep as well. This one's a little bit more tricky, so you're gonna see a lot of hand movements. Gotta use a bit of both my hands. Yeah, this one's considerably steeper than the other one, so I really have to be on my guard. I'm going to pause this for a while. Nah, I think I can keep going. Let's see. It's for the views. For the views. Oh man, there's more? Dang. The universe really wants me to push above and beyond. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty beautiful view from up here. And this is what I have to go up more. Alright. Let's continue. Let me try to. Alright. Trying to set the brightness higher, but I think I can only do that with pictures. Alright. Let's continue. Oh, that was easier. Easier than I thought. Oh. Now we're at the top. We're at the top. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Trying to get my bearings. All right. Let's see where. Yeah, I think I ended up walking away from the exit I was supposed to take. But if what I'm seeing is correct, there should be a trail leading back to the entrance that I came in through very shortly. So, but it's gonna take a little while to get there. Estimated time, who knows? A long time in my opinion, but it's alright. Man, and I've never done a video this long. I'll be honest. Well, a video this long. I've done the audio, I think, close to this time. It was probably less than the hour 10, but still, it's pretty amazing. I guess even in the new year, I'm better than how I was last year. I hope my conversations are interesting, though. At least I hope it resonates with some of you. And we will continue this walk together. We will overcome anything. We will overcome the... Oh, dang. Wait. Didn't I just go over that? No, there's another one. Okay. Now this one is steep, man. I'm going to show you how steep this one is. Look at that. Hope you can see that. It's pretty steep. I don't know if one hand is going to be enough on this case. It should be. continue to go forward and higher. Alright. We're a little bit halfway up. We're almost there. There we go. Since my right hand is a little bit more steadier than my left, and I think I'm better with holding the rope with my left. Alright, well, I got through that. I just paused it because I kind of needed both hands. Like, I really needed both hands, so I was kind of slipping a bit. Look at that nice grove of trees right over there. It's beautiful, very beautiful. And well, look at that, more. This would be so much more fun. I'm not gonna lie, this would be a lot more easier if I wasn't recording, but the show must go on. Plus, it's not that bad. Me and my messy hair. Run and run and run. And another way up. That's right. With all this exercise, I wonder. I bet. Well, I don't like taking shortcuts in life, so I'm not taking a shortcut, because there's a shortcut where I could go to the other side, because it's just a little hill you go up and down, but I'm not a man who takes shortcuts. I work hard for what I want, and plus it's always good to challenge myself, and this is not steep, so I don't even need the dang rope. But yeah, I just think I'm ending up like a considerable amount farther away from where I wanted to go. Oh well, it's cool. It's cool. If anything, if this video ever gets uploaded onto YouTube, because uploading a simple, I think like 300 or 400 meg video on my phone, or at least my old phone, it took forever. It took like I don't know, I want to say like about half an hour. And I can't imagine the amount of time it's going to take for this particular video to go up, considering it's very high quality and it's over an hour long. So you can imagine the size of this file. But I am optimistic, as optimistic as I can be, because I'm having a lot of fun. I'm already starting to sweat. I'm starting to lose just a little bit of my breath, mostly because of all the uphill climbs. But this is a lot of fun. That's one thing too. I really hope that whatever kind of girl comes my way in the future, I hope she likes doing stuff like this, like, you know, going through trails, hiking, climbing, all that stuff, or being active like this, because this is so much fun. Like, I can't imagine someone who just wouldn't want to do this, or at least try it. You know, like if they make the effort, that's, to me, that says a lot. But if they're like, I don't even want to try it at all, blah blah blah, I'm just like, oh, well then maybe I might find someone who does want to do this stuff with me. I love being outdoors. I sometimes, no joke, for real, sometimes I legitimately act like a dog, like an actual dog. Like I just run around and I just get so active, and I can almost feel like my tongue's gonna come out, and I'm gonna start going like those dogs do in the car and whatnot. Alright, this one's steep as well. Alright. Now I really need to be careful with this one because there's not a lot of footing here. Alright. one by one. One by one. Alright, there we go. Get past the toughest part. Yeah. Whew. Look at this. This looks really cool. I don't know, to me, this little bark kind of looks like, I don't know, like a dragon skin or something. Like a wooden, like an earthy dragon or nature dragon type of skin. I don't know. A lot of these cool things. I don't know, it's just cool, and it's a really cool looking arc too. Or arch, however you want to pronounce it. See? It goes right there, all the way down there. It's an arch. You'll be able to see it in a bit. There you go. See? It's really cool. Whew. You know, one thing that I considered in the beginning but didn't pay too much attention until right now when the thought crossed my mind. I wonder how the audio is going to come out in this video. Because it's not like I have like a mic connector or anything. It's just using the phone and whatever it's got. So I'm hoping that the audio is pretty clear and pretty good. And if it is pretty good, that means that scene earlier in the video of me spitting out a loogie or something, you're going to hear that very crystal clear. So that's not going to be pleasurable. Oh well. Good audio is always a good thing. Sometimes not, but in this case, we'll consider it an overall good thing. Oh, too close. Too close to myself. Oh, I need my space, myself. Uncle Louie, I need to tell you something. What is it, Uncle Louie? I need my space. How dare you? It is only because I have been harboring some secret emotions that I cannot reveal to you. Up until now, I couldn't. But now I must let it be known. Uncle Louie. Yes, Uncle Louie. What is it? I hate you. I despise you. You are a pompous jerk. A pompous asshole. How dare you? You call me a pompous asshole. And here I was thinking we could be the best of friends. I did not think such a thing, Uncle Louie. I did not. Obviously, you did not. If you did, you would be a better man than what you're being right now. The wound that cuts deeper than any blade, cuts right through the soul, deep inside, to where somebody is out there looking out at me, and they're saying, breathe, and die, again and again. It's like every heartbeat is a bit of oneself, a bit of one's soul being torn away and lost to the never-ending, to the eternal, to the dark abyss that is behind everybody's minds as we enter another year, another day, even another second closer to death, though none of us know when that will be. It could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be next month, could even be next 10, 15 years or 50 years, who knows. But as of right now, we are not sure. So we must live each day, not just to the fullest, but we must live each day with the purest of hearts, make the boldest of confessions, make each day count, and forever feel at peace with the world, and most of all, most importantly, feel at peace within ourselves. And scene. That was just a little bit. I'm practicing for something. What, you might be asking? Well, there's a point where I'm gonna be making more videos, of course, but different kinds of videos. And I think it'd be interesting if I tried out some of these little things here and there. It's nothing that I have written. I was just improvising, but I'm gonna do a lot of different characters. So hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that project anytime soon. I've been wanting to do it for years now, and I just never got around to it for one reason or another. It wasn't always just one particular thing, but there was always something. So I don't know if it'll be different this time. Hopefully it will, but it would take some time, and I would need to get some costumes, or at the very least some wigs, just to look like different people, at least to give a semblance of diversity and characters. But yeah, it's a little project. I can't say I'm working on it because I'm not, but it's an idea right now. Hey, wait a minute. I know where that is. That leads out of here. Am I close there? I think I might be coming onto the trail that I could actually take to leave. Or not, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, it looks like it, yes. Oh yeah, another one. This one's steep as well. Yeah. Bear with me. We will make it out alive. What's this? Oh yeah, it has light for this one, but... Alright. This one's risky because I really do need both hands for this, but I am a creative person. Oh, okay. Not a good idea. Right, how about this? No, if I'll not fall. Alright, if I approach it differently. Alright. Let's see what we can get out of this. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little bit nervous. Because the rocks are very slippery, and if one wrong move, and I could actually hurt myself. So I don't trust this rope at all. Oh well, it wasn't that far. Alright. For the rest of the way down. The hard part is done. At this point, it's just a matter of getting out of this little crevice. And we're good. We're good. Alright. So the other trail, I imagine, is up that way. Yeah. So, I believe I might have crossed paths with a different trail. Man, there's never any ropes. What were all these ropes when I was going through earlier? I was looking for all these ropes to climb when I wasn't making the video. And I was just walking around. Barely decided to show up. Alright. Oh man. By the time this is over, I'm pretty sure I will have exercised a lot. Oh man, I didn't even need to climb that. A little bit frustrated at the moment. Almost 1:30. When it comes to the video time, I mean, not the actual time. Alright. I have enough sweat in this pullover that I'm starting to feel a little cold. Alright. That way. Took a while. Took a bunch of detours, but I think I'm finally going on the right track. I'm certainly taking the trail that'll lead me out to my car. But this video will not end until I get there, so yeah, I'm a little out of breath. I'm not out of shape, just so y'all know. It's just a hassle. It's the way I had to get down and all that. But Uncle Louie, you're just whining. Well, let me whine a bit. Alright. Even though I'm on the right trail. Oh wow, really? Oh, never ends. I think I ended up going in just one gigantic circle. Yeah. Alright then. So I ended up kind of right back to a place where remember that little middle section I told you about that I showed you when I was saying like that kind of links all to all of the trails? Well, the very trail that I was moments ago taking, the A trail that I was taking, that was the trail I took to get back to the car, but I took the wrong A trail. So that's why it took even longer. Yeah. Well, now I know for sure I'm on the right path because we're going towards the area where my car is. It's still gonna take a little while, but I do have a treat for all of you, and I think I'll end the video there. Not once I get there, but a little after I show you what it is. I'm gonna have it be a surprise, just so that all of you who have kept up this far, and if you have, I'm very impressed if you've actually watched this whole thing. Like, super impressed. Like, I cannot tell you how impressed I would actually be. But if you've held on this far, there's a little cool surprise for you in a little bit. I would want to say at the very, very most, like 10 minutes. But if I can, hopefully in about 5 minutes, because it takes a while to get there. Alright, let's keep going. 1:30:46. Okay, that's the time that I saw on my phone for the length of the video so far. Imagine if I made this a 2-hour vid. Now that would be a personal record for Uncle Louie, for me. But I'll be honest. I'm tempted to make this like a crossover episode, kind of like episode 22, where I did a crossover between the podcast and Long Haired Lou's Live Adventures. So I might actually make this like crossover episode, New Year's special kind of thing, where we kind of goes, because it's mostly exploring, so it's a lot of things for both. There's a old car there, a rusty old car. But yeah, there might be probably be a crossover if anything. But it certainly has been interesting, you know. This whole year has been pretty unique and interesting, just in the way things have transpired, the events that have taken place, and just everything in general. A little bit of a hiccup. There's people behind me. Alright, so we're about to come into a really awesome place. I want to show you 360 of it before the people get here. But it's a very well forested area. Hopefully they take a while. They're almost here. Well, maybe they'll get past me. I'll pause it when they get by so you don't have to hear them. Just wait a moment. It'll be a moment for you.